And we're live. What's going on, fellas? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully your Monday night went well. So many irons in the fire right now between Overlay, Draftkings, year-long fantasy football, year-long fantasy baseball. Us sports fans, after months of hiatus of sports, have to be loving this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot to like right now. It's all exciting. Excited to talk over every single sport that's going on in the world right now with you.
I'm very excited. After this video, we're going to jump into NFL members only week 3 first look. I'm really excited to get into the NFL. We made some changes on how we're doing members only video, and the customers really seem to like it. In honor of that, just spur of the moment, sign up to be a new monthly customer today. Go through the website, and you'll get half of your first month reimbursed. For today and today alone, just in a good mood. Let's get that rolling. We got Showdown to talk about right now, Nuggets versus Lakers. Should be an interesting game tonight. We're both a little up in the air on how this is going to play out, but I expect the Nuggets to fight hard.
Yeah, I expect the Nuggets to fight hard. I mean, why wouldn't we expect that? We've seen it all playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of a rough way to go out last game after fighting to get that game, right in the spot where they wanted it. And then AD hit, I guess the shot of the playoffs, huh?
I mean, it seems like the best shot of all time.
If you listen to the media, it's definitely the greatest shot of all time. Beats Michael Jordan's walk-off against Utah. You name it, beats everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, the Overlay promo is still up and rolling. If you haven't been playing on Overlay yet, now is the time to sign up. They opened up the matchup shop with just a license to print money. Kamara over Jacobs last night, paying out bigly. I know that's not a word, but we'll keep rolling with it, guys. If you make a new membership, if you have not been there yet, you sign up, screenshot the deposit for me, send it. We'll give you a free membership to the 5-pack. What you get for length of membership completely depends on your deposit. $50 deposit, 2 weeks, $100 deposit, free month, $500 deposit, free annual membership, and $1,000 deposit would be a free lifetime membership. Double that money. The matchup shop is a great way to make money. I've been hot for about 8 days since it opened, so maybe I'm getting a little overzealous, but it seems like an easy way to make some cash.
You definitely got me looking at a couple tonight. That's for damn sure.
All right, we'll talk about that later on as well. Subscribe to the station if you're new to it. Thumbs up is appreciated. Let's run through this one quickly. So let's start with our cap space, guys. PJ Dozier of the Denver Nuggets is only $1,400. Cheap as hell, playing on average 13 minutes per game to start the season. There's a reason he's playing this time around and he hasn't been before. He matches up well defensively with the Lakers. He's not a great player. He's not going to give you great DFS points, but you play a very minimal amount of money, and this allows you to get your studs.
Yeah, pretty sure you said he was $1,400, so that's all I got. And at that price point, you can basically play anyone. He's getting minutes. So, I mean, this game, like a lot of playoff games, has a lot of desirable studs. In order to roster maximum amount of studs, you need someone like this.
Yeah, we did our roster construction on the members only video that you'll have access to if you sign up for a membership. Hint, hint. And he fit. We were looking for a last spot and a last cheap guy, and that's where all of a sudden he just fits for it. And he's exactly the kind of guy that you want for $1,400 because he's playing. I have no reason to believe he doesn't do something similar tonight. Rolls in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, gets you 5, 6, 7, 8 points, which is enough off $1,400.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, speaking of cheap guys, check out Alex Caruso, who is also very, very inexpensive at only $3,600. He's playing big minutes. He's playing crunch time minutes in a game that, the more I think about it, I kind of expect it to be close. He's very cheap. Money for studs. And much like some other guys we've talked about, your life is just better with Caruso in your lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to look at Caruso. He almost seems like the Taysom Hill of this Showdown slate, if you will. I know Hill wasn't very good last night, but getting a lot of love around the industry. Caruso seems to be like a DFS fan favorite. He's had a nice role for this Lakers team. He actually took the three before Davis's, like that he missed it in the offensive when they got the offensive rebound, etc. It's clear that they trust him in the big moments. A lot to like here at also a very cheap price point.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Taysom Hill thing. The only difference between Caruso and Taysom Hill is the Lakers actually have to be on the floor compared to the Saints offense, which I think if I remember correctly, the Saints were only on offense in the second half last night for 7 seconds or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm, something like that.
Impressive win by the Raiders. They look good. Derek Carr looked good, and I'm a Derek Carr hater, if anything, but impressive throws. Like, they were not letting Jacobs do anything against them. The New Orleans run defense is good, but it was a great game for Carr.
Very good game for Carr. Amen.
All right, next up, speaking of Matt's favorite words, cog in the machine, Danny Green is your typical cog in the machine type of player. Just see the game log. He's super consistent, solid floor. Does he have great upside? Nope, doesn't. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this guy's going to win you GPPs, but you feel very good about the floor here. And once again, what's the theme of the guys that we're bringing up today? It allows you to get the studs.
Yeah, we all know who the studs are in this series. We don't need to go over them. Maybe we got one coming up, but we don't need to go over all of them. Green, again, you said it. He is a cog in the machine. He's playing well right now. So we're not completely buying what he's selling in that regard. It's better than him not playing well right now. Another guy that's very affordable. He's a nice filler piece. He's not like the first guy you're locking in your lineup, but he makes sense, especially if you want to spend up at other spots.
You know, NBA playoffs are different than a lot of the other DFS sports. There's a lot of times where, yeah, upside is great, but you see limited upside plays in the NBA playoffs. What you need is guys who don't snowflake for you. And he just has not given you a lot of snowflakes throughout the playoffs. So it's a boring play, but boring's kind of sexy when it comes to NBA playoffs DFS.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last guy up, Nikola Jokic, a.k.a. the Joker, the big fundamental. I think he just kind of earned that nickname from Tim Duncan. He just does everything right. He has not had a great year against the Los Angeles Lakers, but you've watched him over the first two games figure out how to do things against them. He still has room for improvement, too, because his rebounding numbers have been down. This is a desperation spot for the Nuggets. Minus foul trouble, expect him to play for 40 minutes tonight. You can't really, stop this guy either, right? He does enough things. He plays good defense in the playoffs. He rebounds well. He scores points and he, distributes. We like the Nuggets to be gritty and play hard tonight.
Yeah, we like the Nuggets in this spot. I mean, we talked about it at the beginning of the video. It's not like the Lakers aren't the better team, but the Nuggets have at least, proven that they are worth the benefit of the doubt when they get down in these series. Again, I've said it from the beginning. I thought the Lakers roll, and I still think the Lakers, win the series in 5 games. But that means the Nuggets probably win a game. This is a good chance for them to win a game. We talked about it. We're not sure if they view that 80 shot as a rallying cry or demoralizing. But again, got to give them the benefit of the doubt here. And Jokic has proven he's their top dog and a guy that really no one can stop at this point.
Yeah, you have to assume that this team's got a lot of grit and a lot of fight in them. And while I'm not saying they win this game tonight, if there was a game in this series, in our opinion, that Denver was to roll, which, again, we're not really betting on that. The Lakers are the superior team. This would be the spot for them to roll. This would be the spot for them to win the game. I expect it at the very least to be competitive because they've proved, if we give them the benefit of the doubt, they're going to play hard. They are overmatched. One team has LeBron and AD, the other team doesn't, which puts them in a difficult predicament against, one of the greatest players of all time and one of the more talented players in the NBA. But you know what? They fight, and they're going to fight tonight, and Jokic is going to play really, really hard.
Amen.
All right, guys, that's what we got for today. Keep it simple. Go grab those memberships, and we'll send you those reimbursements today. Let's have some fun. Have a great night.
Thanks, guys.